Let me check out the other healers real quick. I'll give you feedback in a minute. Okay, healers are fine. Thank you, Green.
I'm not sure if I'm fine though.
Yeah, like I'm talking about
Let me
healers.
just look for a possible
heals look pretty good.
replacement for myself. Sorry, let me give me just one more minute, guys. I just need to confirm. Oh yeah, it's my internet, and if it's still not faring well, I'll swap out myself with another to be marked. That is. I'm not sure if we have anyone on the bench. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Test.
Walking.
Oh wow, what the fuck? My internet just like decided to go like Super Saiyan. I am good for now. So I think we're good to go then. Log in, we'll start buffing and pop our consumes and go.
Yeah, maybe you need to move one ranging from the group 7 to the group 8. We have 3 mages in group 8.
Wrong person. 1 sec. I'll fix that.
I'm back.
Okay, I think that looks good, right? I just moved first we're back to group 8, so in Sagahara, right? Alvin, you're in group 8, Sagahara. Just reconfirm your groups, guys. I think they're solid now, but we did move a couple people. Alright, good, Saga. You guys know the image you're supposed to be looking at. If you do not know, then go to the Frostwyrm channel in our Discord and take a quick look at it. That is where your position will be for the air phases. You generally want to keep in that area anyway during ground phase, so you don't have to run too far when each air phase does happen. Not sure if I need to go into too much detail here, but while we're buffing, I guess we'll just go down to the basics. So there's ground phase. Ground phase meaning it's going to be on the ground, it's going to be cleaving, it's going to have tail swipes, and it's going to be, there's going to be blizzards raining down randomly throughout the raid. You're going to be on your side, relatively close to your position, like I mentioned, DPSing down the boss as much as you can at that point, because that's where we'll have all of our DPS, all of our melee doing their thing. For each air phase, you'll want to repop your Greater Frost Protection Potion, and you also want to make sure you're not linking with anyone, because he does do a similar move to what KT does, where he ice blocks you, and if you're in range of anyone, you will do AoE damage to the person beside you, so try not to link. And also we want to control where they spawn, so those ice blocks are basically like shields for us. You're just going to throw down an ice bomb, you want to hide behind those ice blocks, so we divvy up the raid accordingly so that we have a greater opportunity to get behind those shields. So we want to stay, we don't want to be linking, but we don't want to be too far apart either. We want to be compact, so we don't have to run too far, because it is a one-shot kill if you do get hit by that frost bomb per se. Other than that, we'll just make sure you're decursing the life drain and staying alive for each air phase. That's the thing. If you can stay alive for each air phase, Saffron is really just a joke. So let's not get too worried, but like focus up on each air phase. Pay attention to where you are. Pay attention to where the ice blocks are landing. Pay attention to which side you're on. If I call for left or right side to move earlier, then you really need to move earlier, and you need to be moving now. But when you're moving, you also need to keep your head on a swivel. You never know when an ice block could spawn in your area. If we call you to move, that's because it's generally going to be like at the third ice block, fourth ice block. So there's a possibility another ice block will spawn near you. So keep that in mind. Okay, finish up your consumes, and looks like buffs are pretty much done. Everything else, we'll just go at it. It's your last chance for any questions. If you're not clear on your position, you need to let me know. It's important you know where to stand. Okay, let's see. 1 sec, I have people asking.
AFK Green Bites and Night Whisper.
Wait, what about Night Whisper?
And Nefarious.
Nefarious just came online. He's back. Let's move on.
Go pull timers, lady.
I need assist. Someone else do it. Nice.
It's good.
Everyone on that A game, please. Let's one shot this.
I forgot to use my Frost resist gear.
Same.
Frost resist gear, guys.
Okay, get ready for the life drain. Let Niran pick it up. Keep Niran up.
Give him a second for threat.
Weak curses.
Watch the target.
Life drain, get ready to decurse. Where's Death Wish? Don't worry about linking here. It's fine, it's ground phase. You can link. Just be in your general area where you need to be. Just DPS hard. Avoiding blizzards. Life drain incoming. Decursors, be ready. There it is. Air phase soon. If there's a blizzard on your way, don't worry. Just don't link and stay out. It's not key that you're in.
Our phase, guys, move out. If you're not market, you move out.
One on the left. In the back. Another one on the left. One on the right. Another one on the right. Go.
Run.
Okay, let Nair grab it, keep him up. Focus on the life drain, decursors. Bring him down. draining 3 seconds. Decursors. Live training coming. Get ready. Air phase in 10. Start spacing out. Don't blink. Get to your spots. Pop a Greater Frost.
Frostbuds now.
Melee. You can be max melee range here. It's a huge hitbox.
Two on the right.
2 on right. Left side. Be ready.
3 on the right. Left side run. Left side go, go, go.
Back to your spots. Keep nearing up. Get ready for the life drain. Decurse.
Death Wish.
Life draining coming. Get rid of decursors. Big moment here. Get them out quick.
Good fate.
Life drain coming. Get ready. Decurse.
There's no more air.
Our preparations continue as planned,
He
Master.
really wanted to kill us.
It is good that you serve me so faithfully. Soon all will serve the Lich King. And in the end, you shall be rewarded. So long as you do not falter. Your security measures have
Once it's
failed.
linked and you don't need loot, just get to KT's room and log out. I'm going to be doing groups, so you're going to have 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes, Master.
The offhand.
Anyone wants this weapon? Nux, is that main spec? Nux, is that for main spec? Give me a second.
Do we have a warlock willing to use imp for KT here? Okay, Vertuvka, thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Let's go with this one. Roll for the club. Anyone wants the claw, the Frostwyrm?
There's a roll to get it going.
Gratsnix.
Hey, congrats.
Saffron's right eye, Grat's name, sack me.
Big grats on that, buddy. Nice.
Grats 11 efforts. Puppy, you want this one? Okay.
What's our healer count at the moment?
Yeah, we were at like 15.
Orcsy and Nukes roll. Grats Nukes.
Done. Yeah, just log in.
Loot is done.
Can I get healers? I guess just in range. I don't know. Like groups 1 to 4 are done. So don't touch groups 1 to 4 unless you see anything you want, and just let me know and we can move it. But check 5 to 8 to see if there's anything there. As far as ranged, and I'm still working on melee and 5 to 8. So I'm gonna get you to come with me and be on bugs today. So put on your beefy stuff if you can, please. All right, so I'm gonna be going over the fight pretty thoroughly just to make sure that our new guys know what we're doing, and you need to make sure you understand where you're supposed to be standing. So as far as I know, groups are finished. I haven't heard any feedback from anyone else on the groups 5 to 8, so I think the 5 to 8 are fairly good. The melee I'm comfortable with. Main tanks will be Zifa, Niran, Dragon Puppy, and Nadri. So those 4 people, make sure you understand where to be standing. Take a look at the pick in the Frostwyrm channel, please. If you're in group 1 and you're a little confused, just remember you're not standing with Zifa, you're standing behind him. That's why I don't put a lot of melee in group 1. I don't want too much melee in on KT. And you're wondering why I say I don't want too many melee in on KT. So the main thing that you need to remember about KT is phase 2 and phase 3, he has an ability called Frost Blast. Frost Blast is very similar to what Saffron does. It's basically the same thing. It puts an ice block on you, except it's way more deadly. If you get hit by ice block, it does 130% of your total HP over the time of I believe it's 5 seconds. So healers are like struggling to keep you up. But if you're linking with anyone, guess what? Those 2 people get hit with the same Frost Blast, and both players are now being damaged with that amount, 130% for over 5 seconds. So if 2 or more people get Frost Blasted, it's unlikely. You'd be lucky if 1 if 2 would be really lucky if we can keep those 2 people up out of the 3. So the point is we don't want to be linking. So we're going to be spread out throughout phase 2 and phase 3. There is the risk with the people. This is where I go back to when I was talking about having people in on KT. If you're in on KT, that means you're with groups 1 to 4. You'll be in on KT meleeing him, but you'll be standing on top of your marked player, which is one of the 4 tanks in groups 1 to 4. In order so we don't link with any of the other groups, you already will be linking with your own group. So it's kind of like an RNG thing because it's random where the Frost Blast lands. So let's cross our fingers and hope that our melee groups don't get hit by a Frost Blast. But if they do, we'll try to keep up the tanks. It's expected that we might lose some people in that case. That's like the worst case scenario. We do have extra melee on the outsides of the rooms, which will be Night Whisper and Boomax. Boomax, Night Whisper, you're not going to be doing anything in phase 2 and phase 3. You'll be standing at the edge of the room in the cubby. So let's see. I'm going to show you positions right now. So let me pull it up. Okay, so group 5 Night Whisper, come with square. See, basically what you'll be doing is you'll be standing like pretty much like here. You don't want to be linking with anyone. So me in particular, because I'll be back here as well. I'll be kind of like over here. You can't be within like 10 yards. So basically, I'll just be standing there, not doing anything. Yeah, I guess if I die, you can pick up the bugs in phase 3, which I'll go over here in just a second. But let's not worry about it too much. Main thing is we're not linking because remember I said Frost Blast. If I get hit by Frost Blast, you get hit by Frost Blast. It's we're toast. Also, another thing I didn't mention, the big green circle in the middle of the room that will start the fight. So if you see a big glowing center of the room, yeah, just stay out of that until we're ready. Okay, so Sagahara and Boomex, can I get you to come over here? Yep, Sagahara knows where he needs to be. Boomex, where are you? Oh, there you are. So same thing. Boomex, you're not going to be really doing anything. Phase 2, phase 3. This is a really ranged fight. If we have too many melee, we really have no choice but to put you guys on the outskirts. You can help out in phase 1, of course, when we're downing trash. But phase 2, phase 3, you're just going to be like back here, pretty much, not linking with Sagahara, and just staying alive. I mean, you can pop Greater Frost Protection potions that help keep alive in case there is a moment where, say for example, Sagahara drops. You can then take up his role, which would be in phase 3. There are bugs that spawn 5 of them. 3 of them will be shackled, 2 of them will be tanked by the 2 tanks, which I've marked with Square and Moon, which is myself and Sagahara. But if either of us go down, we would appreciate it if you could try to tank them. But remember, we do not want to be DPSing, or sorry, not DPSing, but tanking any of the mobs that are shackled. So make sure you keep an eye on that. Let them be shackled, take the extra 2. There's only 5 total bugs. As for putting on tank gear, it's questionable, honestly. I'm probably going to say no, because I think we're going to be okay. Maybe wear some threat gear, I guess. If you have a threat set, Boomex, and Knight, go ahead and throw that on, I guess. And just in case I do drop, I would like not to have too many of our melee, like wearing tank gear for phase 1. Phase 1, we need to clear the trash pretty much as fast as possible, so let's... I don't want to have too many of you guys wearing tankish gear. Yeah, so and like Immaculation said, the priests are pretty frustrated as it is with shackling. It's a pretty tough task and it's really important. Let's not make it any harder by putting on deep wounds. If you are spec'd into Fury Impale and you have deep wound spec'd, so basically what you want to do is I recommend, I mean, me and Sagahara will be doing, so it's me, I'm talking to Sagahara, but Knight and Bluemix, it's good to know as well. Just unequip your weapon, have a shield on only, and just taunt if you can, and wait for the first 3 shackles. After that, you can put on your weapon and start tanking normally. Remember, you're tanking it, but you're not linking with anyone while you're tanking it. So you kind of want to bring it back to where you're currently standing in that little cubby. That's basically the goal. Other than that, okay, so I got you 2 handled. It sounds like you're good. Remember, we don't want to be linking with anyone in phase 2 and phase 3 and repopping greater frost protection potions throughout the fight. Well, throughout phase 2 and phase 3, because he does a frost volley every like 10 seconds, and it's just constant spread of damage, of frost damage on the raid. You can either counter that with frost resist gear, or you can use a lot of greater frost protection potions. I go for greater frost protection potions because I typically like to wear my best gear. So phase 1, you have wraths. There'll be the casters will be focusing those down. Skeletons, you'll have hunters. Your skeletons will be on the hunters, or sorry, the hunters will be on the skeletons. The skeletons you do not want to get near. Basically, you want to stay in that green circle throughout all of phase 1. The only people that will go into the outer edges will be the melee on the A bombs. But just keep in mind, if you see a skeleton getting anywhere near you, you don't want to be anywhere near it. If it gets within range of the person it's targeting, it'll blow up and it'll do an AoE of shadow damage against the whole raid. It's about 2.5k damage. It's not going to wipe us, but it's going to drain our healers of their mana, and we need our healers to have all the mana they need. A bombs will have first here, right? Yeah, he'll do the stun assignments, and yeah. So keep an eye. First, we'll be calling that out. Other than that, phase 2 mind controls. He does a mind control I think it's every 40 seconds or so. We'll be calling off for no DPS. So when we say no DPS, that means no DPS, please, because we need to be focusing in on sheeping the people that get mind controlled and keeping KT contained in the center. Other than that, there's I'm trying to remember the name. It's basically Void from Four Horsemen. I believe it's called Blood Fissure or Shadow Fissure. Shadow Fissure, yeah. It's a red circle that'll spawn below your feet. I recommend you go into your video options and turn up your spell detail, because it'll make it very apparent. If you have it all the way down, you really won't see it. So again, video detail or video option in your video options, spell detail, turn it to the max. Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's kind of like they are where they are. I just deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nadri, if you right click on your big wigs, that thingy that's on your mini map, you should get a plugins. There's bosses extras plugins. You hover over plugins and there's bars. And then you can say show anchor or reset position. If you go show anchor, it shows you where your bigwigs bars would usually appear. So you can click on test and it's going to do a couple of test bigwigs bars as if it was a boss fight, and then you can just grab them and move them wherever you want to. Yeah, plugins and then bars.
It's not very important though, is it, Nadri? This bar issue.
Okay, Nadri, give me a second. I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Got it? Okay. Anytime.
Okay. Let's log in. Let's get our buffs out. Let's all return back to the start of the room. Do not run through the circle, please. Check your groups, please. I don't want to have to do a dry run every single time we come here. Like you should know by now, like where you're supposed to be standing based on your group. There's a picture that tells you. So remember, the thing is, you just do not want to be linking. And if you're arranged or a healer in groups 1 to 4, just obviously you're not standing with the melee. You're just going to be behind them, not linking with the people behind you. So it's kind of like you're in a nice little. There's a small little spot for you there in between.
Login.
Yeah, great explanation, Greenbuds. Just a quick note: DPS, if you're above 7k health, click off the stamina buff.
Natharius, Alara, waiting on you. We're getting buffs out and then we're gonna go. Oh, and another little thing didn't recognize Knight and Bluemax in phase 1. The A bombs do not intercept. We will be stunning those, and your intercept will cancel out the stun that has a longer duration. We need to make sure we have them stunned.
Alara and Ethereus login.
Sharon, you want you and Sammy swapped? Is that what you're asking? Okay, you're good. Okay, never mind. Natharius, Alara.
On the mind control, you're gonna hear someone calling to stop DPS. That means click escape and stop all DPS except kicks and pummels. Yes, everyone needs to stop DPS.
And for clarity, the only reason why we're saying kicks and pummels, he does Frostbolt. Frostbolt is an instant kill on top threat, so basically keep wiping out our tanks. I believe it happens like every 12 seconds or so. So people that are on KT will be kicking those. And then waiting on Natharius, and then we'll go on our full raid here. He didn't say anything, did he? Just randomly went disconnect.
Yeah, he's not even online on this card.
Yeah, apparently that's the case.
That's okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll go. I guess we'll go without him. It's one lack of DPS. Hopefully, comes in the next few seconds.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna throw in a timer. Everyone, move up to square, not past square.
They don't go because Array is not here.
We're waiting on RA as well, so we're not moving in yet. Pop any last consumes that you might need.
You unfollow.
Yep, he's Venom, I think.
Remember, Sagahara, I want you to be in your tank gear for this. You'll be on bugs, right? So don't worry about DPSing first phase. Alright, good. We're not waiting on anyone here. Ari's here, everyone's here. Here's the timer. Alright. Everyone in this circle, please, right in the center, right now.
Cold dark, Obey the call of Kel'Thuzar.
Remember, casters on the wraiths and hunters on the skeletons. Melee, everyone, do not get close to the skeletons. No intercepts on A-bombs. Go ahead, first fur. Northeast.
Kill us off. Can you stun the first mob?
Right on the left.
First fur. This one is yours. Paladins, remember, you can also hammer of justice these.
Weaver upright. A-bomb.
Emo down.
It is too far away.
Kill us off. Sorry for being late. First fur.
Weaver left side. Upper left side.
Weaver upright.
Put in.
The skeletons are getting a bit too close.
Don't go near the skeletons, melee. No one goes near them.
Kill us off. First fur.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Emo down. First fur. Emo down. Kill us off.
Weaver right side.
Pop your Death Wish.
Imudin, can you stun the one on star? Kill a staff, big circle for stun. Other than star.
In 8 seconds.
Get ready. KT's gonna be active. 5 seconds. Down the head. Get ready to kick KT. Get ready to move to your spots after these ads are dead. To your spots.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Enough. I grow
Watch out for
tired
shadow
of these
fissures.
distractions.
Dragon puppy, stack on clock.
Max melee, please.
Your petty magics are no challenge
Mind control anytime now.
of the scourge.
Stab DPS.
It's too far
Here's
away.
sheeps.
Sheep Matara.
I'm not afraid.
I need someone to sheep Matara right now.
Don't break the sheeps.
I'm still not. Okay.
Push damage.
Pop your frost protection potion, please.
Enough. I grow tired of these distractions.
It is too far away.
Mind control in 3 seconds. Stab DPS. Stab DPS.
It is too far away.
Sheep.
I'm not afraid.
Your petty magics are no
Here's
challenge to the might of the
Shield Zuko.
Curse of Shadow, Curse of Elements, please. New Curse of Recklessness.
Your petty magics are no challenge to the might
Heal
of
bunny,
the
heal bunny.
scourge.
Stop DPS in 3 seconds.
Yeah, stab all DPS, stab DPS.
Still no DPS. Wait for those sheeps to go out. I want to, or so the mind controls. There it is.
Sheep Dire.
CC quick.
Sheeps quicker. Yeah, just okay. Push it into 43. Push it into phase 3.
Array
Stab
now.
damage.
Get ready. Here they come. Bugs coming.
Priest on the lookout.
Kill Elvin. Take Kage.
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
Check all that. Yep.
I command you to fight, kill, and die for the master. Let
Now, my turn.
none survive.
You're back up, Knight.
Stop DPS.
CC quick.
I need to get closer.
Your soul is bound to
Resume DPS.
Go, go, go. Big deep. Recklessness, everything.
We have reshackle out this.
Big damage.
Oh, someone checked.
Oops, they broke the shackle. Free shackle.
Got him on me. I need a shot.
Easy. Big hills, big hills.
Really nice.
That was surprisingly clean.
Fucking disconnected.
And
as soon
only
as
because
Bob
of the
come out.
last frost blast.
Good job, guys.
This time we DE, right? We DE everything.
Soon.
Someone's gonna be really happy.
Especially Hungry Code.
There's a king spawn. I'm just gonna roll it.
Thanks for watching.